Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, it's time to sort these tomatoes out. Now, if you haven't actually seen this, these 5 containers, that one over there holds the money makers. These are the shop bought cherry sweet tomatoes. These are a plum tomato that I actually found in some waste that somebody gave me. These are the Gigantimo seeds. That was my biggest Gigantimo. It was an F1, but it still grew to look like a Gigantimo. And we've got some of the trailing ones that I managed to save. So all I do is take the tomatoes, whether we've got any seeds in there. Oh yeah, the seeds are in there. I'm not going to waste those because at least I can find them. I'll get the tomatoes, cut them in half, slice them up depending on how big they are, put them in the pot and just cover them with a light dusting of compost. So that's been done with all of them. Unfortunately, the mice started to have a little go, and then I found I'd got a Jenny Wren in here, which I didn't mind. I do love those little birds, but there are probably signs that they've gone. So they stay in here over winter. I don't tend to water the compost because it does stay reasonably there's loads of seeds there, reasonably damp. But tomato seeds won't grow until they want to grow, so you could water them, do anything, but once we increase the temperature, like I will do when they go in the grow room at home, they should do really well. Right, let's we may as well start with the trailing ones. I've got to be careful because I want enough compost. So there's absolutely loads of the shells, and so this one I'm not going to have any issues with. But when you do pick them up, I'll just empty those seed things out. What we got there? It's a pebble. That's why we sift. So now I'm going to gather the top section up. Now the tomato seeds will come up from down there. If they're ready, they'll come up. So that's that one done. I'm going to leave that there for now. I'm going to do the rest because I must remember to label them, else we'll get into real trouble. But while we're talking about labels, these are my yogurt pots. Now these labels are from Venetian blinds. Yeah, the ones that you twist. Most of you may know this, but anybody new to my channel, so I cut them into strips. Now I have found the aluminium ones aren't any good, so if you find any in a skip or you give them or you see them, just go for the white plastic or a colour that your pen works well on. As you can see, these are wood colour, and the writing does stop on there really well. I can read it, you may not be able to, but at least I know what it is. So let's get these all potted up now. So that's all those nicely potted up now. And to be absolutely sure, you ain't done that one. Get that one done in a minute. Leave it where it is. But what I will do now is just level these out and give these a watering, and then if these fail, hopefully I'll have some of these, because the Gigantimos ended up on the floor in a previous video that I've told you about, and all the seeds are probably in the bottom. But I have been sent some giant tomato seeds from the giant vegetable growing community, so those will be going for the giants. But the Gigantimo tomatoes are great because one slice covers a whole slice of bread. And we'll just pop the label into that one. Take those home now. So they can go in the warm and start germinating. But this is I found this the best way to save your own seed. Yes, they may not come back as exactly what we harvested during the summer, but a tomato is a tomato, and you never know, you might end up with a new variety that's really, really tasty. And like I say, shop bought, they go in as well. So they were a really lovely sweet tomato, and I did grow some last year. They were here in the polytunnel, but the last lot we bought just before the winter, they went straight in there, or I took them off the plants, can't quite remember. Now, my favourite tomato to eat last year was my shop bought tomatoes that I grew. They were really, really sweet. I'm going to try and get them going earlier this time, but leave in the comments below what's your one and only favourite tomato to grow and to eat, and it may help others choose a nice variety for this year or the following year. Happy gardening to you all. Hope you've enjoyed this little experiment. At the moment we don't know whether the seeds have survived, but you can only just wait and see. Till next time, my friends, ta-ra for now.